I'm now in my early phases of getting consistent with the planche. My frequency is getting better. I'm getting good recovery. I feel strong, and in this session, I felt very powerful. My holds were very strong. When I was doing my resistance bands holds with the halfway, the duration was just, I think it was like 6 or 7 seconds. It was the best I felt in a long time. And I've been trying to reconcile what it was in these past few months that I've been doing that suddenly led to this immense, or not necessarily immense, but like this peak of strength. And I've been reading the comment section, and a lot of people have agreed that month break of me being sick and just resting up was actually very helpful in providing me recovery strength-wise, while my muscular output and endurance, and I guess like the just the hypertrophy, while that recovers over time in about like a week or so, strength and my CNS fatigue takes some time. Now, obviously, I'm not very well versed in the science behind this, and I'm more so just going about it by the feel and just what I've been doing via like novelty. So, to be fair, I'm just not too sure. I think one thing I shouldn't get confused with is, before this, I actually had a whole hypertrophy session or hypertrophy block, I think 1 month or like a month and a bit, and it was purely just weights. I was doing bench press, I was doing like dumbbell shoulder press, I was doing 4 sets of 8 to 12. This was purely for muscle building, and though I may have been gaining strength, a lot of it was just progressive overload just to gain more mass on my chest region and a bit in the shoulders. So, what I've been thinking is, was it this session that helped out? Was this hypertrophy block beneficial for my planche recovery and getting stronger and more adapt to the holds? Or was it that it's just a matter of time that I get stronger with the planche? If I had actually followed through with my planche and remained consistent throughout that whole months, like all those months of just like doing other not necessary exercises and instead focused on planche, would I have been in a better position now? A part of me wants to say that I wouldn't be, and what I did was all beneficial for my workout, but deep down I kind of know that if I was being smart about my routine and ensuring maximal recovery per session, I genuinely think I would have been in a better position. Though I do not regret it at all. I think I feel very powerful, and I just really enjoy weights. So the discussion now comes down to, is doing less more beneficial for progression? I feel like with a lot of people tend not to reach intensity. People are not intense enough while they train. And I think that's a common problem that we all have. However, with more advanced people, I believe some, or not necessarily advanced, but intermediate athletes tend to not fully understand how their body responds to recovery and training stimulus. So, excuse me. So I think that in my case, I may have been overtraining. I've been putting too much investment per every single exercise. So with the planche, I break it down to like holds, then straight arm dynamics, then bent arm exercises. But per group of every single exercise, I would add in multiple types of movements. And I think that was just too much for me to handle, and the fatigue just built up over time. While I did lose that neurological touch with the planche throughout those whole months of me not touching it whatsoever, I think I recovered a lot, I felt stronger, and I may have even gained mass in my upper body to, provide better counterbalance with the planche, just making it easier just with natural physics, right? So it's interesting to see that this rest did help me out quite a bit, and I'm feeling very strong. I think there is a flow, it's coming soon, and I want to just keep riding through and remain consistent with the planche. So that's basically it, and I'll finish it off here.